Republican Representative David Brat recently made some anti-Obamacare comments that PolitiFact rated false. So he's going to come out here and double down and make some comments that are even more ridiculous.
Back to the PolitiFact thing, one of the things they faulted you on was they said, well, Congressman Brat, you haven't taken into account all the healthcare efficiencies that are going to come.
Right.
Is any of that real yet? And is any of that something you think we can reasonably expect, that we're going to get a more efficient system out of a healthcare system run by government?
No. I mean, if you're a free market guy and you distort healthcare, I think it's 1/6 of the economy, right? If you don't let the price system work, you can make up all sorts of efficiency language and all, cost reductions, whatever. It won't work. If you don't use the price system, you can look at every country in the world, right? Look at North Korea and South Korea. It's the same culture. It's the same people. Look on a map at night. One of the countries is not lit. There's no lights. And the bottom free market country, all Koreans, is lit up. See, you make your bet on which country you want to be, right? You want to go free market.
Do you understand how disastrously incorrect this guy is and how little he knows about not only economics, but world politics? And this guy was an economics professor. See, he said about Obamacare previously, it's a government takeover of healthcare, and that's going to lead to problems because the pricing is going to get fucked up and everybody's going to get screwed with their healthcare. Yeah, but dude, that's objectively incorrect because prices have come down for health insurance. That's not opinion, that's a fact. Prices have come down and more people are covered. So it doesn't matter what fucking jargon, what noises you make with your mouth, whatever you can make up to say, oh, that's not the case. But it is the case. But understand, even that comment is even dumber than you think it is because he makes it seem like the problem is that the government got involved and we're not actually going by free market prices right now. No, I wish the government got more involved and I wish we weren't going by free market prices right now because that would be better. But we do have that system. No, the system we have right now, Obamacare, it simply makes it so that people are mandated by law to buy on the private insurance system. That's it. That's what the heart of the bill is, the individual mandate, where they make people go to private insurance and purchase it. Sometimes they get limited subsidies, but by and large, it's still a free market system. You still have private insurance companies, and that's how it manifests. But he makes it seem like Obamacare is, like all the conservative media figures have said all this time, and they've been wrong every time. Oh, government takeover healthcare. Has to have a government takeover. It's a government takeover. Government takeover. So if anything, if these guys were smart at all, here's what they would do. They would say, oh, Obamacare was a free market solution because it was, right? And they'd say, and that's why the prices are going down. See, they're going down. Free market works. Prices are going down. If they were smart, that's the argument they'd use. But they're not smart. So what do? This is a government takeover of healthcare, which it's not. And the prices are going up, which they're not. Now, of course, their argument would still be stupid, even if they use the right argument of it's a free market solution, prices are going down. And the reason that's also wrong is because if you do a single payer system, the prices would come down even more. So it would still be wrong even if they use the better argument. But they're not using the better argument because they're really, really stupid. But did you catch the dumbest part there? He says, well, I mean, look, we know the free market works because look at South Korea. Compare South Korea to North Korea. That's all you need to know about the free market versus the government. We're done here. So his argument is, well, North Korea is just the government. South Korea has free market capitalism. That's why South Korea is so much better. See what happens here? Well, dumbass, North Korea is a fascist dictatorship. He makes it seem like North Korea is like a real socialist state, like a Scandinavian social democracy, right? That's as far on the right wing of the political spectrum as you can ever get, North Korea, because it is an authoritarian country. Authoritarianism, extreme right-wing version of government. All the power is vested in one guy, and he gets to make whatever fucking decision he wants. That's a right-wing government. That doesn't prove that your right-wing ideology is true. It proves, if anything, ultra-right-wing ideology is terrible. And in South Korea, they have universal health care. This guy's using South Korea as his example for universal health care sucking, but they have universal health care over there. And by the way, they have a great system because it's universal health care. Okay, if I didn't actually take the time to count all the errors here in his brief segment. What was it, a little less than a minute he was speaking here? But if you had to count it all up, the dude made at least 5 or 6 tremendous factual errors in less than a minute when discussing world politics and economics and healthcare and government versus free market. And this is the guy, this is one of the guys that the right is holding up as like an intellectual leader now. This is the guy that ousted Eric Cantor. And they're going, oh, he was an economics professor. He's so smart. He's so smart. Is he really? Well, then how did he manage to get 5 or 6 very basic things wrong in his short soundbite here?